Well, welcome everyone. Thank you for coming out. Really like having people who are interested in that stuff coming through here and seeing what we do, because I think not a lot of people know what we do in the winter. My name is Eric Lapp. I'm the Rides Maintenance Manager. I oversee the Rides Maintenance Program. This is Rob LaRock. He's the Controls Department Foreman, so he knows a lot about PLCs and drives and proximity switches on the track and limit switches, that kind of stuff, the block systems. Walking down the stairs over there, that's Zach Resch. He is the foreman in charge of the mechanical maintenance, which is going on right here in this shop. This shop is just how we left it on Friday. The guys put their tools away, cleaned it up a little bit, and went home. So it's a operational area, so there's gonna be stuff laying all over. Appreciate if you didn't touch anything. But let me tell you what's going on here. This side of this kind of area here is our Millennium Force overhaul. When they come in the shop, they come in as a full chassis. We take them off the track, unbolt the cars, bring them in. They're dirty. They've been going for a year, and we tear them down. We tear them down piece by piece till they get to a chassis state, which is basically everything stripped off that car. There's some sitting around here, but then the chassis is checked for any problems that it might have. The bearings are checked, the bushings are checked. We do visual inspections on the padding. Everything you can think of on here is taken apart. After that, we put it back together. Clean it up, put it back together, repaint anything if needed. And it comes out looking like this. You guys passed Millennium, there are a whole bunch of cars sitting out front. Those are ready to go on the ride. The whole process from the car coming in till going out takes about 2 weeks, but it's a process. It's like a manufacturing line to do all 27 cars of Millennium. So it's one after another. The other side of the wall here, you got Maverick chassis. You'll notice that the Maverick chassis is a little different than Millennium chassis. You got seat towers on them, and underneath them, they have that big magnetic assembly that is used to power it for those linear synchronous motors. The actual motors are on the ride. They're those white things that are protruding up the center of the lift. So you got that whole magnetic assembly underneath there. Those chassis are actually a lot heavier than these ones. On the other side of the Maverick chassis, you have the dragster catch car. We're actually putting new magnets in there and doing some repairs on that. Zach will be over there to answer any questions. There's a Maverick car over there you can look at. Got a really, really sweet treat for you guys. On the other side of this wall, there is a video of the launch mechanism of dragster, the hydraulic launch mechanism, when it's launching inside the hydraulic building. It's a really cool sight to see. I'd appreciate it if you guys didn't take any video of that, but it is really cool stuff to see. Not a lot of people get to see that. Yes, sir?
Last year you told us there was a metric you said when you burn up these wheels and you got to replace them. You said something that was like, how many of these?
You asked me how long a wheel lasts?
Yes.
Oh, so he asked how long a wheel lasts on a ride. And most of the road wheels here, which are the top wheels, you always have a road wheel, guide wheel, and an upstop wheel. The road wheels take the brunt of the load. They will last years, or they will last months, some even last shorter. On Millennium, the track is so long, it heats up the wheels, and the heat just keeps increasing, and it doesn't have time to cool down. Whereas dragster, you just launch it very slow or very short period of time when it's actually, wheels are actually turning, has a long time to cool down. So those wheels actually last longer than Millennium wheels. But these wheels will last anywhere from, like on Millennium, depending where they are, the road wheels, maybe up to 2 years, maybe even a couple months. Yes, sir?
How much do the wheels cost?
Wheels cost to new, probably about $800-900 bucks. To reline them, probably about $300-400 bucks. So I want to tell you a little bit about the restraint system here at Millennium. We actually took off a cover for you. You got 2 hydraulic cylinders here. This is a hydraulic cylinder. What happens when you push down on your restraint, when you're anywhere on the ride or in the station and the solenoid's not energized? It goes down, but it can't go up. In order to make it go up, you actually have to energize this coil here to bypass that check valve that makes it go down but not up. And where's the only spot you get electricity for this coil? In the station. So and when you're going around the ride, we can, take a battery pack to the train, but you really can't even open this up. Really good system, really fine adjustments. You can push it just a 1/4 inch and it'll stay there, and then you can't pull it up at all. We actually test them on a nightly basis. There's 2 of these. So we'll test the right one, then we'll test the left one, make sure that they're both functioning, because you wouldn't know if one broke during the day. If one of these broke during the day, which they don't, these are really reliable stuff, you wouldn't know it because the other one would take over. So until we found it at night to test it, you wouldn't know. Actually, Gatekeeper tests them on a every cycle basis, but that's a little different. Anyway, but just cool stuff to look at. I'll be answering questions. Raul will be answering questions. Zach will be answering questions. He'll show you that video. Again, please don't take a video of the video. But you're welcome to touch the lap bars if you want here, but please don't touch anything else. Like I said, the fellas, mechanics are here working, and they just left their stuff all over, pretty much how you'd find it. And that's how we left it for you guys. So really appreciate you guys coming out. Feel free to look around, check things out, ask some questions. Thank you.
Thank you.